issues. There's things that are going on internally that physically manifest themselves. Absolutely. So I get to have meetings with the Human Resources Department, and we're always talking about what can we do to support our employees. What types of conversations as an organization do we need to be having? What type of people do we need to bring in? So kudos to the companies who are, because your employees are
there half of the time. Most of them, you like their second home. You are their second home, their first home, because you spend 8 hours there.
And then you'll have the FMLA starting to go up. So I don't know if there might have been some data behind it. Because they get to see people not showing up to work, people, quitting. You got to do something with that data. As a company, you have to do something, not just provide the benefits, go 5 visits, but we might want to have a conversation where everybody's involved.
To that point, we've always incorporated like Wellness Wednesdays, but it was always more physical.
Yeah.
So I was like, we're going to start having counselors come in. And this isn't a lay on the couch type counseling session. You need to get introduced and then go for that. This is like, let's have some meditation moments. Let me give you some strategies. Let's talk about some ways that and that's our Wellness Wednesday. Like tomorrow we're doing it.
Awesome.
We got like 5
Wellness Wednesday.
And it's important because what you do is a big part of who you are.
Yeah. Huge.
So if you don't feel like yourself, what is it, the Snickers? If you don't feel like yourself.
And then he give you the Snickers and you start feeling like yourself again. Yeah.
You can't perform.
You definitely can.
Not to the highest level. You know what I'm saying? We all can show up, and that's what I found too with mental illness. We tolerate it for a very long time. Like we are very, very tolerant. And I don't know if it's just the African American community, but boy, man, we can deal with some ish.
We can show up. We can still go to work. We can be functioning.
And they be like, I
mental illness person.
I didn't know.
We can function.
You going through all of that,
girl? I had no idea.
But you functioning.
So.
You're still doing your day to day.
So, what? Any last thoughts? I will say to have the conversation. And one thing, Jazz, like you said, you told your niece, I'm gonna take that from you. Like go and talk to somebody. Seek help. Seek help. Find it. Whether it's starting with your primary care physician, whether it's going to a friend who knows somebody, but seek help beyond your comfort circle.
Correct.
Go beyond them. That's something that I would tell people who are listening. Y'all got anything?
No, you took what I've already told.
Oh, did I take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're all on the same page.
Okay.
Just make sure they're asking those questions.
That's the start.
And that's the start. Because we got to start somewhere. And starting somewhere is definitely
we do.
Seeking help, asking those questions, those preliminary questions to make sure that therapist or counselor, whoever you're seeing, is going to be a good fit for you.
Yeah.
And if they're not a good fit for you, don't stop there. Just move on to somebody else.
Yeah.
Don't go with I'm just going to fix it myself, because guess what?
You've
been trying to fix it for yourself for all of these years, and it's still not getting you anywhere.
Yeah.
It's okay. It doesn't show any weakness on your part. It shows weakness on your part when you don't get the help and you allow it to then take over your life. So I'm definitely... Seek your help, ladies. Seek it. Men too. Everybody, go out there and get some help. Get some help for the kids as well too.
Yeah.
Well, Camille's going to the Center for Grieving Children is where I looked up to find grief support for Camille. Again, she's 6. So as you can, I'm a huge advocate.
Clearly.
Obviously, because we've all spent so much time not doing it.
Right.
And the resources are including free resources. So be, again, intentional about where you go. Because I don't want people to think they just... because it becomes overwhelming too.
It does.
When you tell people,
and you got to remember, you're depressed. You're having anxiety. So you're already not in your best state, right?
And let's just acknowledge, it's not that these people don't want help.
Yeah,
it's
true.
not that.
It's just finding it.
So I would even add to that. Check in with people.
True.
If you see somebody ain't acting, take them to the help. Because for me, I didn't, and it was my girlfriend who was like, so listen, when I was going through postpartum, I seen you do this, and I think you should, because I didn't even know. So think about it. If I don't know I'm depressed because I'm hiding it, why would I seek somebody when I don't know I'm in it?
Right. I could add that one to it.
So I could just be thinking that her life is hard.
Yeah.
Y'all, it's a hard
I'm going through a rough patch. I'll be all right.
I'll be Okay.
So that's another thing. If y'all see your friends or family and you see the signs, they may not recognize the signs, so they need you. That's what you're there to support.
That's
to help show them the signs. So I totally agree.
That village.
Yeah, that's true. There's also an awesome organization, since it is kind of like Mental Wellness Week, month, days, where you can go and you can actually take a screening. And I mean, you could screen for anxiety, depression, I think autism. There's whatever your mental illness is, they have different screenings according to what you think you may be challenged with, or even your child may be facing. And the website is mentalhealthscreening.org. Another great resource is National Alliance on Mental Health. Mm-hmm. And just to drop out some dates for us all to remember, October the 10th is World Mental Health Day. So we want to be intentional about that. It's probably going to be a lot of information out there and resources online and local. So if you are going through, definitely connect before then. Don't wait till October 10th.
Right.
Another day is National Depression Screening. So a lot of organizations are doing screenings, particularly for depression, on October the 11th. And then we get to celebrate the whole week. And I believe it is a celebration. And conversations will be had about Mental Illness Week, which is October 7th through October 13th. So the conversation will continue. October 7th through October 13th is Mental Illness Week.
Next week.
Yeah, next week. So, I mean, it'll continue. We're already ahead of the game, guys, having conversations about it. If this message has reached you, go and get help and do everything it is that we said. We're not medical professionals, but we have experienced it, and we're here for you. And I want to leave you guys with a quote. I got my own quote this week. Jazz didn't have to find it for me. I'm actually kind of proud of myself.
Maybe I should have like a quote tag name or something.
You should. Jasmine, the quote diva. The quote diva. She do have good quotes.
The quotiest.
Uh-huh. So it says, turn your demons, not your dreams. Turn your demons into art, your shadow into a friend, your fear into fuel, your failures into teachers, your weaknesses into reasons to keep fighting. Don't waste your pain. Recycle your heart. And this is a quote by Andrea Balt. So I'll leave you guys with that. I thank you again for tuning into The Legacy. This was a real conversation, probably too short. We can talk about this, and we may even have a part 2 if you guys think it's necessary. Maybe even invite a couple people on the show to share their story about healing, or if they're in it or out it. We would love to hear from you. So we love you. We hope you will continue on this journey, and the mental wellness journey. Guys, follow us on IG, Leading Ladies to Legacy. Lex, what's our Facebook page?
Leading Ladies, the number 2 Legacy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Instagram.
Leading Ladies to Legacy is Instagram. And what's the Facebook one?
The Legacy Podcast Philly.
Okay. The Legacy Podcast Philly. Like our page, comment on our page. And we're also on YouTube, and it is The Legacy Podcast. So, ladies, thank you again for tuning in. Remember to chase your dreams and leave your legacy.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Stay well.
Stay woke.